One person is dead, another in the hospital after a crash yesterday afternoon in Walworth County. It happened around 4 yesterday along U.S. Highway 14 and County Trunk Highway K in the town of Sharon. It was between an SUV and a semi. A caller said a driver of an SUV was partially thrown out of the windshield. A nurse on scene could not feel the 47-year-old driver's pulse. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt and died at the scene. The driver of the semi was taken to the hospital.